Today, Buena Vida Media and the Latin American Business Association honor the resilience of Hispanic entrepreneurs in the U.S. and present the 5th annual Hispanic Heritage Month Entrepreneur Awards. There are 4.65 million Hispanic entrepreneurs woven into the economic landscape of the U.S., and it is more important than ever to stand together and show that we are unidos for a prosperous nation. First, we would like to thank our wonderful partners who believe in our mission and vision. Florida Venture Foundation, a nonprofit organization working with at-risk youth, the elderly, and small businesses in South Florida. Their programs are funded by Miami Dade County. Florida Power and Light, the largest power company in the state of Florida. And Noticias Newswire, the most important press release distribution wire reaching Hispanic media, influencers, and digital platforms. We would also like to thank our featured artist, Elizabeth Erazo Baez, of Baez Fine Art. The art featured on the award certificate is the Flowers of Latin America, which Elizabeth created specifically for the Latina Economic Advancement Project launched by Buena Vida Media and the Latin American Business Association. The painting has a national flower of each Latin American country on it, and it was used to create a limited edition scarf that is sold to raise funds for the microgrants and workshops given to Latina entrepreneurs in South Florida. Let's begin. Business Champion of the Year. There are companies and leaders that do not hesitate to collaborate and lend a helping hand even while building up their own businesses. They stand out for their generosity of spirit and encouragement. It is always a blessing and a relief to have a business champion in your corner. This year, our Business Champion of the Year is Maria de la Cruz, founder and CEO of MD Conexiones. MD Conexiones is a public relations company recognized for its expertise, professionalism, and teamwork. Maria is an excellent communicator and hosts 2 podcasts, Conversando con Maria de la Cruz and Estás Invitado con Maria de la Cruz, where she interviews emerging authors and musical artists. Congratulations to Maria and MD Conexiones for being our Business Champion of the Year 2022.
¿Qué hacemos en MD Conexiones? Pues caminamos con cada uno de ustedes. Hacemos relaciones públicas, hacemos giras de medios y actualmente estamos trabajando con los sueños de aquellas personas que han querido escribir su historia. Entonces comenzamos desde la A hasta la Z a trabajar con cada uno de ustedes para dar a conocer aquella historia, porque cada uno de nosotros tenemos una historia que quiere dar a conocer y posiblemente tu historia va a impactar la vida de otros. Es lo que hacemos en MD Conexiones y a mí me encuentran en las redes sociales así mismo, MD Conexiones con X, MD Conexiones en Instagram, en Facebook.
Our Startup Entrepreneur Awards are very special. We recognize emerging business owners who have stepped out in faith to start their own businesses regardless of the obstacles. We hold them near and dear to our hearts and are so honored to recognize them for their hard work in launching their business. Our first Startup Entrepreneur Award goes to Zuleika Garcia, Realtor. Zuleika has entered the real estate industry despite a language barrier and a complicated economy. She completed Realtor School, has set up her website, is working with a reputable broker, and is distinguishing herself in the market by the excellent level of customer service that she offers. She is an avid learner and has participated in workshops that level up her knowledge and skills as a new business owner. Congratulations, Zuleika Garcia.
Muchísimas gracias. Mi historia es súper corta, pero inmigrante. Llegué a este país con muchas ganas de seguir adelante. He pasado por muchas victorias y entre ellas hoy día estoy regalando sueños, estoy llevando valor a las familias, dándoles amor, porque tener una casa no es solamente comprar una estructura, sino tener la posibilidad de alcanzar esa paz, ese amor que tú quieres tener al adquirir tu hogar. Hoy día me dedico a eso. Hago real estate, soy realtor. He coincidido con personas maravillosas que me han ayudado a salir adelante.
Thank you, Zuleika. This is the first year we are introducing the Fierce Ally Award. The pandemic taught us that we don't do this alone. The myth of the self-made man has been dispelled. We need one another to accomplish, to grow, and to make progress. The Hispanic community, and Latinas in particular, need allies and champions from outside of our community to come alongside and help us overcome the obstacles that we face in this new economy. There are companies, entities, and leaders around us that have been fierce allies and advocates for our community throughout the years, and their unprecedented support has been especially important in the aftermath of the pandemic to help us rebuild our businesses, families, and communities. We are so honored to be able to recognize them this year. We will introduce them throughout the program. The first Fierce Ally Award goes to Verizon Small Business Digital Ready program, which has allowed many small and micro businesses to become part of a learning community that has provided access to education and resources at no cost to them. Many small business owners had to pivot to digital during the pandemic and have struggled on their own to upskill. Now, through the Digital Ready program, they participate in interactive courses taught by business leaders, experts that they can relate to. I took some of the courses on digital marketing and finally started my YouTube channel for Janie Flores Live. Thank you, Verizon, for being a fierce ally to the Hispanic community.
The world is going digital. Does your small business have what it needs to succeed? Introducing Verizon Small Business Digital Ready, the free online program designed to give your business the tools it needs to thrive in today's digital economy. With access to personalized learning plans that help you stay ahead in the online marketplace, coaching from experts, and networking opportunities with diverse businesses in your industry. It's all part of our plan to leave no small business behind. Register at verizon.com/smallbusinessdigitalready.
Educator of the Year Award, Marcella Reynolds Coach de Vida Academy, founded by Marcella Reynolds, entrepreneur and life coach. Marcella has led the coaching program for the past 30 years, long before becoming a life coach was the latest trend. With students across all Latin America, Marcella has been preparing and certifying coaches in 3 areas: life coaching, executive coaching, and government leadership. The coaching program is certified by the Fundalit International Leadership Foundation. Marcella is also a travel expert and has coordinated and led tours to Israel for over 30 years. She is the radio host of the Agape per el Mundo radio show on Spanish language radio station Caracol. Congratulations, Marcela, on being Educator of the Year. Our next startup award goes to Tito Puente Jr., renowned percussionist and now maker of his own line of hot sauces. His specialty hot sauces come in 4 flavors: guava, mango, green pepper, and tamarind. I have a full set and can attest that they are delicious. It is never too late to pursue your passion and to diversify your streams of income. Congratulations, Tito Puente Jr., on being one of our Startup Entrepreneurs of the Year. The following Fierce Ally Award goes to Florida State Representative Marie Woodson, House District 101. Representative Woodson is no stranger to advocating for the Hispanic community in South Florida. In her capacity as a public administrator for Miami Dade County, she served the community for many years, and now, as a state representative, she continues to take interest in the issues that impact her Hispanic constituents and actively reaches out to them to ensure their voice is represented in Tallahassee. Gracias, Marie, for being a fierce ally and a great friend to the Hispanic community in South Florida. The Sustainable Beauty Company Award goes to new startup Patricia Gaudi, founder of Vida. This category is so important because Latinas are avid consumers of beauty products, and unfortunately, many of those products contain chemicals that are harmful. The eco-friendly beauty industry does not target Latinas with their healthier and cleaner products. As a side note, during the pandemic, Latinas over-indexed on the purchase of beauty products by 30%. Beauty companies, cosmetic companies, you need to take note. Patricia started her company during the pandemic after being let go by the beauty company she had been with for over 20 years. She was able to get her product on the Home Shopping Network and immediately sold out. Patricia has recently launched the shampoo and conditioner for the Vitive line of products. Congratulations, Patricia Gaudi and Vitive, for being the Sustainable Beauty Company of the Year.
Dios me puso esto en mi corazón y yo lo empecé a crear un poquito antes de la pandemia, yo diré como un año, pero trabajando suave, abajo del radar, nunca nada más en lo que era la creación del producto. Cuando nosotros lo lanzamos en enero, ya viene la pandemia en marzo, 3 meses después. Mi trabajo de 20 años con esta compañía que yo vendí miles y miles de dólares, siendo número 1 por tantos años, el ejemplo de muchas personas en la empresa, me votaron en marzo 14, después de 20 años. Yo me di cuenta que yo nada más era un número más y no era el amor que ellos decían que tenían para cada persona. Siendo latina en una empresa llena de todos americanos, yo era casi una de las únicas latinas en toda la empresa. Y no sé, me dolió mucho, pero a la misma vez yo vi que Dios me estaba empujando sobre el proyecto que Él me había puesto en mi corazón y en mi mente. Y aunque allá no tenía el ingreso que tenía tan alto por muchos años, esto me estaba como empujando y esforzándome en enfocar en este nuevo proyecto y en poner todo mi corazón y toda la energía que yo puse en ayudar a la otra empresa a crecer. Y ahora lo voy a poder hacer por mi parte. El producto es maravilloso, es el primero en el mercado, es una vitamina en forma de crema que se aplica directamente donde se necesita, en el cabello, en el cuero cabelludo. Es totalmente natural, no contiene siliconia ni ningunos ingredientes que normalmente estas compañías ponen en los productos para que el cabello luce temporalmente bonito, pero en realidad deja de funcionar después de un mes.
The next Fierce Ally Award goes to Florida Power and Light Company. FPL has been a strong partner to the communities it serves for decades. Whether preparing for inclement weather or providing important information, their commitment to ensuring that the Hispanic community receives the information in their own language has been unwavering. Gracias, FPL, for being a long-time fierce ally of the Hispanic community. The next Startup Award goes to Alma Stevenson, founder of Michael Kin Jewelry. The self-taught jewelry designer has developed a loyal following through word of mouth and social media for the jewelry she creates, inspired by life and her faith. She sources the semi-precious stones, the silver and gold from across the world and works closely with craftsmen in Colombia to produce her one-of-a-kind pieces. Follow her at Michael Kin Jewelry. The Public Relations Champion of the Year is Liza Santana Piñeres, founder of Creativas Group PR. Liza is a media and marketing maven with the ability to catapult a restaurant or business to success. She is also an incredibly generous professional with her time and talent, and her yearly Christmas toy drive, now in its 21st year, helps to make the holidays happy for the many children who receive the gifts. Congratulations, Liza Santana Piñeres, founder of the Creativas Group PR, for being the Public Relations Champion of the Year. The next Fierce Ally Award goes to Miami-Dade County Commissioner Danielle Cohen-Higgins, District 8. We do not do this alone, and Commissioner Cohen-Higgins has consistently demonstrated a commitment to supporting the Hispanic community in District 8 and South Florida through her initiatives, advocacy, and good governance. Thank you, Commissioner Cohen-Higgins, for being a fierce ally of the Hispanic community in South Florida.
I want to thank the Latin American Business Association for this incredible honor and privilege. Like all of you, I too am a small business owner and have been for the last 14 years, so I deeply and intimately understand the challenges that we've all been through in the last 2 years, and I want to congratulate you for surviving through the pandemic and hopefully thriving. You can always count on me to be your small business champion. This is the reason I've created programs like Accelerate South Dade Small Business Academy, where we have a cohort that just graduated for the second year, teaching our small businesses all of the resources they need to grow and thrive. It's why I created the first ever Farmers Month in Miami-Dade County to promote and support our agritourism and agricultural community in South Miami-Dade. And it's why I've passed ordinances supporting your small businesses, including creating small business enterprise mid-level programs. I'm always going to be your champion and biggest supporter. Thank you so much for the honor of receiving the Fierce Ally Award this year. And as I always say, I am with you every step of the way. Stay safe.
The Humanitarian Organization of the Year Award goes to Centro Comunitario AFE, founder Ruben Jimenez. Centro AFE has been feeding and clothing needy families in South Florida since 2013. Their work quadrupled during the pandemic, and now they are busy working to help the victims of Hurricane Ian in the Fort Myers area. Their work in South Florida is more important than ever, as many low-income families are struggling with rising food costs. It is an honor for Buena Vida Media and the Latin American Business Association to recognize Centro Comunitario AFE as a Humanitarian Organization of the Year. The Social Impact Champion of the Year Award goes to Mexico Culture and Pride, founded by entrepreneur Adriana Pavon. This is a community made up of indigenous artisans in the state of Oaxaca, Mexico. Part of the mission is to ensure that the work of the artisans is not plagiarized or misappropriated, and that they are justly compensated for the intricate and labor-intensive work they produce. Product development, business training, and cross-cultural opportunities are provided to bolster the financial independence of the artisans. Mexico Culture and Pride aligns with those seeking sustainable development of indigenous communities, and they are currently leading curated tours and creative residencies in Oaxaca to accomplish this. Congratulations, Mexico Culture and Pride, on being the Social Impact Champion of the Year. The next Fierce Ally Award goes to the Lassane Media Group, founded by Tony and Woody Lassane. Diversity and inclusion are ingrained in the DNA of the Lassane Media Group. They intentionally extend their arms wide and embrace people from the many communities in South Florida. Today, they can proudly say that the next generation is following in their footsteps as Lassane Media Group continues to expand their creative initiatives and media productions in South Florida and beyond. Gracias, Lassane Media Group, for being a fierce ally and a wonderful friend to the Hispanic community in South Florida.
On behalf of myself and my partner Tony and our family at Lassane Media Group Entertainment, we want to say how proud we are to be among the honorees this year for the 2022 Fierce Ally Award. It is especially important because it's being presented at the 5th Annual Hispanic Heritage Entrepreneurs Award. It's extraordinarily meaningful to us because it comes from our friends at Buena Vida Media and the Latin American Business Association. This is a demonstration of our commitment and support of the Hispanic community here in South Florida.
For more than 29 years, we have been a part of this community. Our office is right there in Little Havana, and we work closely with so many organizations, especially the two that we're being recognized with today. So we're so proud through our work, collaborations, partnerships, and the coverage that we provided with In Focus Magazine TV Online, the digital media, Miami Urban Music and Film Festival TV, and the Autofocus World, all 3 different channels. And we're so proud that our Hispanic community has embraced us and helped us become what we are today.
Our goal is building towards a future that we could all be proud of. Thank you again.
The Online Community Entrepreneur Award goes to Paola Mendez, founder of the Blogger Union. What started as a casual monthly meetup in Miami for bloggers to connect has now blossomed to a network of local blogger communities across the nation, providing professional connections, business growth opportunities, education, and resources for bloggers and influencers. Paola also manages Coral Gables Love, Dapper Animals, and Cool Gifting. Congratulations, Paola Mendez and the Blogger Union for receiving the first Online Community Entrepreneur Award. The next Fierce Ally Award goes to El Heraldo de Broward, Inc., founded by Elaine Vasquez and the late Dr. Erwin Vasquez. El Heraldo de Broward is a pioneer Spanish-language newspaper in Broward County, founded in 1974. El Heraldo created special events targeting the Latino community in South Florida. The most popular events were Viva Broward, celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month, and the iconic Hispanic Women of Distinction Luncheon, now in its 22nd year, which recognizes 14 outstanding Latinas in South Florida. Thank you, Elaine and El Heraldo de Broward, for being a fierce ally to the Hispanic community, and especially to Latinas. The Health Insurance Company of the Year award goes to Humana MarketPoint, the third largest insurance company in the country, which has been making tremendous strides in effectively reaching the Hispanic community to provide the quality health care they deserve through its Un Toque Más Humano initiative. Thank you, Humana MarketPoint, for your commitment to providing personalized health insurance products for the Hispanic community in South Florida and throughout the nation. The next Fierce Ally Award goes to Vanessa James, founder of Vanessa James Media. Vanessa is an award-winning multimedia entrepreneur, influencer, and expert who has built a platform that foments collaboration and community. She is fearless in lending her influence and voice to advocate for the Latino community. Gracias, Vanessa and VJ Media, for being a fierce ally to the Hispanic community. Our final Fierce Ally Award goes to the Ford Motor Company. Ford Motor Company has long demonstrated a strong and consistent commitment to supporting the Hispanic community by creating initiatives like the Ford Driving Dreams for Latina Entrepreneurs, which provided $5,000 grants to Latina business owners during the pandemic. They have also created initiatives like Abróchate por Amor, educating our young people and families about safety. Ford Mujeres Legendarias, honoring outstanding Latinas, the Latin Grammys in the Schools program, providing high school students with instruments, and so many other initiatives that have been a blessing to our communities across the country. Gracias, Ford Motor Company, for being a longtime fierce ally of the Hispanic community.
It is such an honor to receive this wonderful recognition from LABA, the Latin American Business Association, and Buena Vida Media. I am thrilled to be here on behalf of Ford Motor Company, who understands and supports the Latino community. They know the importance of what we do as Latinos for our communities, for the economic development of this country. And that's why it is our responsibility to support our Hispanic community with programs such as Mujeres Legendarias de Ford, Ford Millennials, the Ford Driving Dreams programs, which not only supports scholarships, but also the Ford Driving Dreams Latina Entrepreneurs program, which was a vital program post-pandemic to ensure that our Latina business owners and small business entrepreneurs were able to keep their doors open. We feel that we are a part of the Latino community, and in all sincerity, our dealer networks are an integral part of our community. So it is with my great honor and privilege to accept this recognition. Thank you again, LABA and Buena Vida Media.
Thank you for joining Buena Vida Media and the Latin American Business Association for the 5th Annual Hispanic Heritage Entrepreneur Awards on this special edition of the Janie Flores Live Show, Unidos for a Prosperous Nation. I call myself the super connector. I found my calling, if you would say, to be able to work with small business owners, in particular women. I'm Janie Flores. I'm the CEO and founder of Buena Vida Media. We are a public relations firm. We work with small businesses here in South Florida. COVID put a stop to business as usual. I lost about 80% of my clients, so overnight we had to pivot. One of the courses that I took through the Verizon Small Business Digital Ready program was the content creation course. And it really motivated me to start my own YouTube channel. Hi family, welcome to the Janie Flores Live Show. Many times I will include my clients in my show, and it really helps them as well. When you're a micro entrepreneur, many times you have to end up doing things yourself. So definitely programs like Digital Ready are important to help us, upskill and help fill that gap.